I was born in 1028 in Falaise, France, the illegitimate son of Robert, Duke of Normandy. My father died in 1035, and I became the Duke of Normandy. For most of my life, I was known as the Bastard, until one battle that defined me. When I was a kid, I would be brought to different castles at the middle of the night for my own safety. Sadly, I would see my own teachers and acquaintances killed right in front of me, so the people who wanted Normandy could scare me and my parents. I survived all of this to be knighted at 15 by King Henry I. One day I was on my way to take over a castle, and I found all of the people of this castle teasing me for my mom leaving me. And then I took them all as hostages, and I cut all of their limbs off and pried out their eyes. This battle had defined me. From then on, everybody feared me, knowing my harsh ways, and didn't always try as hard as they could in battle, because they feared I would torture him. I decided one day that I would try to conquer England. I promised those who fought with me land and wealth once we took over England. I chose England because it had lots of wealth, power, and many trade systems with other countries. In 1066, I decided to make the move and attack the English. This was the Battle of Hastings. This battle lasted for many days, and many people died. One time I got knocked off my horse, and everybody thought I was dead, but I stood up and charged right back into battle. My men and I won this battle and had taken over England. From then on, I was known as William the Conqueror. To maintain control, I built many castles throughout England. I built many castles all over England out of stone because I found out wood is not as stable and rots. These castles helped me win many battles because they supplied my army with food, shelter, water, and weapons. I essentially introduced castles to England, and by the time of my death in 1087, I had built close to 500 castles across the country. I also built many other famous structures during my reign. I built the Canterbury Canal and the Tower of London. Both of these structures are still standing today. During my reign, the feudal system was the primary basis of English society. The feudal system divided people by their wealth and class. I impacted the English culture and country quite a lot. My legacy impacted England for a long time. I made a new feudal system and new trade routes with other countries, and I combined the English and French culture into one. Lastly, I built many famous buildings that are still standing today.